my name's Paul Reed Smith, and welcome to the new PRS Guitars video. In the next 15 minutes or so, I'll get a chance to demonstrate all of our guitars, and you'll get a chance to see our factory and hear from the people that make the instruments. So sit back and enjoy the show. PRS Guitars is divided up into 5 areas. You have the rough wood shop, where we cut up the lumber off the trucks. You have the wood shop, where we actually manufacture the instruments. The finish room, we put a finish on the instruments. The guitars then go to final assembly, where we make the pickups and assemble the guitars. The last area is the office, where we run the day-to-day business of PRS Guitars. This is our Dragon model guitar, our 92 Dragon, our 93 Dragon. In 93 we made 100 instruments, and in 92 we made 50. I think all 50 of the first run are gone, and there may be some available of the 93 run. I'd like to demonstrate the instrument for you now. The Dragon model guitar has Dragon pickups in it. The bass pickup is very, very clear and clean. It's good for almost any kind of music. It's got a real warm bass and a real angelic high end. So the bass pickup, clean, would be, and then up loud, it's got a beautiful, almost single coil type sound. And that's the bass pickup. It was very rare that you find a humbucking in a bass position have such a clarity to it. The treble pickup, our Dragon treble, is a very ballsy pickup. It's got a lot of snap and bite, and it's got a real warmth to it. It's also very warm up high. And at the same time, you've got some good high end in the low strings. So you get a difference of tone in the bass pickup of, and the treble pickup of, in combination with all the clean sounds you can get out of the rotary. This one I like. This is where we make the necks. The goal in this area is to make a neck that'll last your lifetime and your child's lifetime. We want to make a neck that's going to stay straight, perfectly straight, for 50, 60, 100, 200 years. Here we cut out the necks. We glue on the fingerboards. We carve the neck so it feels just right. We fret them. And we sand them. Everyone here takes meticulous care to get the necks just right. This is our new Artist Series. It has a lot of fundamental design changes from the old Artist Series, from the Artist Series we made from 92 back, and I'd like to go through those. It has a bound fingerboard. It's maple bound all the way around. The headstock is bound in maple. You have an abalone inlay in the headstock for the logo. It comes stock with gold hardware. It has a very curly top on it. And it's a 22 fret guitar. The pickups are Artist Series pickups, only come with the Artist Series. The bass pickup has a very silky sound. And the treble pickup is a warm, vintage sounding pickup. I'll show you. The bass pickup, remember that's the word I use, silky. The bass pickup. And the treble pickup is a very strong vintage sound. Our new Artist Series.
As far as I'm concerned, you can't ask for better quality or sound, you know?
We glue the bodies up in this area. And then the bodies go on to be carved on this special custom machine.
what I do is I use a series of different cutters and different feelers on each side to get the different cuts in the guitar. I start out with a flat piece of wood on both sides, and I go around and use different cutters and feelers to cut the rotary and then the back plates. Then I do the belly carves. Then I flip it over and start on the tops, which is what I'm doing now. I'm carving the contour, and then I do the pickup holes and the tremolo holes, and then I finish up with the neck joint. And then it's ready to be sent next door to me to sand it. But the thing that makes this unique is it's all pretty much hand done. That's pretty much what's unique about PRS in general. You know, all the guitars are all hand done, and the quality of them is, you know, magnificent when they're finished.
This is a PRS Custom, and this one's loaded with options. You've got a 10 top, vintage sunburst finish, gold hardware, bird inlays, wide thin neck. Now on any of our glue-in neck guitars you can get either the tremolo or the stop tailpiece at no additional charge. It's just the way you order it. This instrument comes with our vintage bass pickup and our HFS. The HFS stands for Hot, Fat, and Screams. It's got a little bit more screamy high end than, say, our Dragon pickup, but ballsy all the same. I'll demonstrate both. The bass pickup, clean, would be, and the treble pickup on solo tone would be. PRS Custom. This is our new Custom 22, and it has some fundamental design changes from the original Customs. You have an increased headstock angle, a wide fat neck, 22 frets, Dragon bass pickup, Dragon treble pickup, and it comes stock with our stop tailpiece. The Custom 22 has a sound that's a bit different from the Custom. The bass pickup is clearer. And the treble pickup is a bit warmer. Essentially, this guitar is a Dragon guitar without the Dragon inlay, all for the same price of a Custom, our new Custom 22. We sand the guitars here.
What happens here is these guys on the table sand these things up to like 220 and 240. They shape them, and my job is to like sand them with the higher grain so get ready for stain. Here's what they look like before. This is right off the dupa carver. See, it's still got a bunch of wood. What we got to do is remove all the wood, and then when I'm done with them, they look like that. See, all the wood's gone and it's all smooth and nice and pretty. Well, they're definitely quality guitars. I mean, they got great tone and everything. It's kind of cool working here because you know that the people that get the guitars are going to be satisfied.
And once all the scratches are out, we assemble the guitars with the neck in this area.
This is the neck and body assembly area. What we do here, we take the bodies from the body team after it's set up like so, all clean. We get necks in from the neck area. Sand them down here so they'll fit in here comfortably. Press them in, put the glue on them of course, and clamp them overnight. Tomorrow we'd come in, we'd route the heel out, make it look just like this. Then we'd finish sand it. That'd be the last step done before it goes to the finish room to be stained.
And now a preview of what's to come in '94. At NAMM of '94, we're going to release this instrument, the McCarty model. It's named after Ted McCarty, one of the founders of our industry, and he's been a real inspiration to us here at PRS. It's essentially a custom 22 with a few design changes that the artists were asking for. A toggle switch instead of a rotary, and you have drag and bass pickups in both positions with covers. It's a very clear guitar, tons of tone in all positions. PRS Standard. A PRS Standard features a one-piece mahogany body. It has all the design features of a custom, except it doesn't have the curly maple top. This one has our moon inlays. It comes with a vintage bass pickup and an HFS, all the same things you'll find on a custom. And once again, you can order this guitar with a stop tailpiece instead of a tremolo at no additional charge. PRS Standard. This is the PRS finish department. The goal here is to get a beautiful finish that feels great and is very thin so the instrument can resonate. We spray on the sealer coats and sand them down. We then have to prep the guitar to make it ready for its final color coats and final clear coats. We sand the guitar after the clear coats down to an ultra fine feel so that we can buff them out. The guitars are then gone over meticulously and sent into assembly to be put together.
You can just go into the store and look at them, and a month after you've had them, it's pretty obvious who put the time into it and who didn't. And I bust my butt here, so I know something right's out there in the store, and we're doing it.
This is a CE maple top. Several years ago, people were coming to us asking, can you make a custom for a lot less money? And so we redesigned it, and this is what we did. We gave it an alder back, a domestic wood. We gave it a bolt-on maple neck, once again a domestic wood. And when we did that, it was much easier to manufacture. You didn't have to work on the neck at the body at the same time. You could bolt them together at the end. All the same people make these instruments, the same pickups as a custom, the same bridge, the same electronics, the same everything. It's just a simpler instrument to manufacture without giving up any quality of guitar. CE maple top. This is final assembly. First, we have to wind the pickups to exacting specifications. We use several different kinds of pickup wire and magnets. The sound is what's important, and we pick the right part for the right sound. Next, we solder up the electronic parts. And then the assembly of the guitar begins. We install the pickups, the tuners, the bridges, and we set the guitar up and make it play. This is our new EG model. Now EGs come with 3 separate pickguard pickup combinations. The first is an EG3. It has 3 zero-noise frail and single coils in it. This is an EG2, 2 Fralins and a humbucker in the treble. This is an EG1. It has a standard single coil in the middle, surrounded by humbuckings on each side. On an EG1, you have several different pickup combinations you can get out of this pickguard. You can get the bass pickup. You can get the bass pickup single coil. You can go and get the bass pickup and the middle pickup together, or you can make the bass pickup single coil at the same time. You can get the middle pickup, You can get the middle and the treble. You can make the treble pickup single coil, or you can get the treble pickup or the treble pickup single coil. And that's clean. If you go distorted, treble pickup, you can get the treble pickup single coil. You can go treble and middle, make the treble pickup single coil. The middle by itself, the middle and the bass, you make the bass pickup single coil, or the bass pickup, or the bass pickup single coil. There's a lot of sounds in this pickguard. This is an EG3, and the pickguard on this guitar is set up a little different. Instead of this being a coil cancel switch, it's now a presence control with two different tone controls, and I'll demonstrate all that now. Once again, you have 3 Fralin, zero noise, single coil pickups, one in each position. The bass pickup is a vintage sounding single coil without any hum. If you play it loud, it's got just a beautiful sound. Now, if I pull the pot up, I'll get more high end out of the same exact pickup. There's more bite on top, so this becomes a presence control. If I turn the tone control down when the pot is pulled up, you get more of a humbucking tone. If you push it down, you get a normal tone control. That's just with the bass pickup. Then you've got all the combinations. You've got the in-between sound. You can give it some presence. The middle pickup. You can give it some presence. You've got the treble in the middle without the presence, with the presence. And you've got the treble pickup without the presence, and with it. On that pickup, you can really hear that difference. The thing I like to do is take that treble pickup and roll the tone control back when it's in the up position. You got to remember, this is a single coil. It sounds like this. Got a lot of bite, but you roll it off, and you've almost got a humbucking sound. There's an awful lot of sounds in this guitar. This is our EG3. The dream that we started with at PRS is that we believe that the instruments that are now vintage instruments could be done again. The core of PRS Guitars is the pride that we take in the quality of the instruments that we build.